There are places on this earth where darkness is absolute. Where the jaguar dissolves into shadow, where the ocelot becomes one with the night.
Predators have always owned the dark. It is their oldest inheritance.
But what happens when nature itself strips an animal of that inheritance and forces it to be seen?
What you are about to witness should not exist.
The puma, Puma concolor, one of the most successful predators in the history of life on Earth. She ranges from the Canadian Rockies to the tip of Patagonia, a territory no other land mammal in the Western Hemisphere can claim. She hunts in mountains, deserts, cloud forests, open plains. 90 million years of evolution produced her tawny coat, that precise shade of brown and gold that disappears against rock, against dry grass. Camouflage is not an advantage for the puma. It is everything. Now imagine that coat gone. Deep within the Brazilian Atlantic forest, in 2013, a farmer pointed his camera at a forest trail. What he captured lasted 11 seconds. 11 seconds of footage that wildlife biologists dismissed for 3 years. A puma, white as bone, white as moonlight on still water, walking without fear, without hurry, as if she had always been there. Albinism in wild felids is not a disease, it is a single mutation, a disruption in the gene responsible for producing melanin. The eyes, pink, red, or pale blue, are acutely sensitive to sun. In bright daylight, the world is a source of pain. Nature does not offer this as a gift. Nature offers this as a test, and the test is brutal. We positioned thermal cameras across 30 square kilometers of forest. We waited 22 days. On the 23rd night, she appeared. In the dark, she glows. The deer is 80 meters away. She lowers herself. She begins to close the distance. But the deer turns. Of course the deer turns. She does not need to smell the predator. She only needs to look. A healthy puma succeeds in roughly 1 of every 3 hunts. This animal succeeds in 1 of 8. She is always hungry. She is always visible. And she is always trying. They called her a phantasma, the ghost. And then something remarkable happened, not in the forest, but in the village.